Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Sam B right here with the Tune Up Show. So check it out, guys. So I've been looking over some of my YouTube videos and just recapping everything and pretty much trying to get everything on the flow. Trying to get everything started. And I just happened to look into my analytics, and apparently I have like triple the views and triple everything. Everything you see, everything is like triple. Okay. And I just got real frustrated with it all. Okay. I got real frustrated and I was like, man, what is going on? But then I realized that I'm on this platform. I'm on a platform where people are allowed to do certain things and other people aren't allowed to do certain things. And one thing I've noticed, at least for the past, I would say for the past 5 years, 6 years, is that we've been coming into a society. All right. We've been coming into a society where you're not allowed to say this. You're not allowed to say that. And I'm like, seriously? Like, is what we're doing right now? And I'm like, yo, I'm not with that. I'm not with it. I'm not with it at all. Because we're all here trying to make it happen. And even, when I'm talking about the truth, when I'm talking about God, Christianity, why is that such a topic that nobody likes, but everybody wants to weigh in on it? Okay? Cause see, this is what this is about. Yeah, I know we all hear about, I'm a sinner saved by grace, I'm this, that, and third, and blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, do you understand what that really means? Do you really understand what that really means? To be a sinner saved by grace. Cause see, it's a coined phrase. It's enough to get the offering baskets filled. It's enough to get the pews in these church buildings filled. But what do you really know about a sinner being saved by grace? Have you bowed down to God humbly? Have you ever come humbly to the throne of God, the universe, the God, the creator of this universe? How do you know you're a sinner saved by grace? You see a lot of pastors out here, and see that's why they don't really. These pastors who TD Jakes and all of them, they don't necessarily teach about God. Okay? Because see, what I do on this platform, the Tune Up Show, I talk about 2 + 2 = 4. That's what I talk about. Whether it's about relationships, whether it's about worldly, current events, whether it's about anything, I talk about 2 + 2 = 4. No matter what. I don't have time, okay, to be holding people's hands through this. We in 2021, okay. I've witnessed people ban people. LeBron James, as an NBA player, is able to not only, punch people in the face and get no real reprimand for it, but he's also allowed to kick people out of the stadium. All right. And not only, okay, I've never, for the last 5 years, 6 years, I have never seen, quote unquote, so-called black people be used like pawns ever within until the last 6 years, 5, 6 years, with the whole Black Lives Matter and all this extra stuff. I've seen it. It's so much going on in this world right now. Okay, I don't have time to be sitting down explaining things to people that they should already know. There is a discourse in this world. There is a discourse between men and women. Okay? And the reason why that is because women are independent from men, and that's lawfully. That's lawfully. They are independent from men. Okay? So when I'm talking about the woman, I'm saying that the woman is allowed to move about however way she wants to move, just like the man is. But for some reason, men have to still be accountable and responsible for the woman after a divorce. You know why? Because see, these marriage contracts, they are exactly what they are. Marriage contracts. That's it. It's literally two different companies coming together. Because see, that's the country you live in. You don't live in a real country. This USA, US of A, United States of America. Okay? This is not a real country. This country is a company. Okay? And the president is just the manager here, the spokesperson. You need to understand this. You need to understand what you're looking at here. Okay? Because see, I'm not going to keep doing this. I'm not going to keep doing this. Okay? Just in the words of a pastor that I heard earlier today. Kudos to Bro Izal for sending me that link. If you want sugar, don't turn me on. All right? You want to hear nice things? You want to hear, you know, you want to have itchy ears? Don't turn me on. Don't click on my face. What Dave Chappelle said. Excuse me, I need to get a drink of water. Because see, this is what's happening. This is what's happening here. All right. Now, I just recently took down a video talking about should men have multiple sexual partners. I took it down because I was in error when it came to the scriptures. And I took it down because, you know, I felt convicted about it. And so I'm just going to make it real clear. Nowadays, yeah, man and woman should be married. Every man should have his wife and every wife should have her husband. But if you're out here in the world, and you just slinging it as a man or a woman, yes, there are going to be repercussions for the man and the woman. For the man, you may end up with 10 women that's having your baby. Okay? And women, you may end up with 10 possible baby dads that you don't know who the father is. Okay? Because see, just because it feels good, just because it even sounds good, that don't make it good. That don't make it good. And shout out to A.D. Bryant for this beat. This beat is fire. You see what I'm saying? Like, I may just have to rap off this beat. You know what I mean? I think I will. I mean, not now, but, you know, I might just. And I know a lot of people, they hear me and they say, oh, you come at the woman a lot and you do. Look, man, what are we doing here? And trust me, I don't come at the woman. Okay, I tell it like it is. Are we going to just go through life and act like the woman is not out here doing what she wants? As so is the man. Everybody here, but see, that's the problem. That's the whole point. You see, for 45, 50 years, the woman has operated as the lambaser, the head, okay? Just telling the man what to do at all times. Right? Even to the point where they had men telling other men, telling the boys how to act. You have the woman telling men how to tell other men how to act in this world. But see, there's a stigma on men so bad that who's keeping the woman in line? Or does the woman need to be kept in line? Because see, everyone's in agreement that the man needs to be kept in line. But who's keeping the woman? Who's keeping the average modern day woman in line? And see, here's the thing. And see, here's what when I pose that question, this is the first answer I get. I get this answer. Well, that ain't me, and that ain't all of us. So why aren't you saying something then? If there's so many good women out there, okay? If there's so many good women out there, why aren't you saying something? Why aren't you saying something to the Cardi B's and the Megan Thee Stallions? Okay, because see, there's only one, and I'm gonna do a video on this woman. This woman, Shahrazad Ali, from the 1980s. Okay, she was one of the last grown black women to talk to the sisters about what they need to do as women. After that, nothing else. Nothing else. It was like it never happened. Now, see me, I mean, I'm not mad because, you know, I'm not the one that's complaining. I'm posing questions that have not been answered. All right. Because, see, this is what needs to be said. This is what needs to be done. All right. So you can get mad all you want. Okay. Especially a lot of you pro-blacks. All right. And I'm going to make this real clear. Okay. I'm for the people that are the same skin complexion as me. I want to see the people that are of my same skin complexion. I want to see them do great things. But see, being pro-black, watching the whole Black Lives Matter thing for the past 2 years, I saw some things that a lot of you pro-blacks, a lot of you want to be able to do what you want unapologetically. A lot of you want to be able to set the world on fire and take no responsibility and no accountability for yourself. Okay? That's the problem. Because, see, I said it before in my other videos. You can't be no king and a bitch at the same time. Okay? A king takes accountability for everything that king does. So all this talk about we kings, we queens. Are you really a king? Are you really a queen? Because see, I'm not going to sit there and play into this fantasy realm, this labyrinth that black people feel as though they have to go through. Okay, I'm not doing that. Okay, you're not going to put me through some labyrinth, some whatever it is. I'm not going through that. Cause see, I'm telling you right now, the average black man and black woman has a lot of mental issues, a lot of mental and spiritual issues, just because we're in this society where your skin of your color is being looked down on. And I get it. But see, you have a chance to change, to transcend what's happening around you. Every day, I wake up. It's crazy because everybody, and like I said, this is no shot to any political party or anything, but a lot of people, even black people, they did all this mental gymnastics to see who was they going to vote for in 2020. Okay? And we all, like, I didn't do it. Because see, I already know what was going to happen. And see, what happened was that you thought you was getting evil out, and you let the devil right in. And then the only thing you got to say is, oh, it was the lesser of the greater evils, lesser of the both evils. Who says stuff like that? Who talks like that? This is to black people, black women, black men, black children. I don't care if you say, oh, I'm biracial, I'm this, I'm that. I don't really give a crap. I don't really give a crap. Who are you personally? Who are you personally? What are you doing on this earth personally? Because see, I'm going to talk about it. All right. Because see, now I'm looking at, I'm like, you know what? Hey, it is what it is. Right? No, it's not. Because see, black people, especially black young boys that are growing up in these single parent households, who do they have to look up to? Do you see these grown men, 40, 50 years old, riding dirt bikes? Are you serious? Where's your grandchildren, man? And it brings me to this. Okay? It brings me to this. When it comes to Jesus Christ and his skin complexion. Okay? This is crazy. There's about 8 scriptures that talk about Christ throughout the Bible and what he looks like. And there's only one that stands out. And that's Revelation chapter 1, verse 15. And that's why they put it in the first chapter, because they want you to know exactly what it's all about. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace. And his voice as the sound of many waters. So, within that sentence, one and a half sentence, what does that tell you? Feet like unto brass, as if they were burned in a furnace. that tells you right then and there, Christ was a man of color. Okay? I don't even need to go any more further than that. And then you ask yourself, well, what does that have to do with anything? Jesus said, come as you are. God said, no, your pastor said that. Your pastor said that. Because half these pastors is getting paid by the government to spin the whole Bible around. So I say this to black people, to black women who say, oh, the color of Jesus doesn't matter. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, the color of Jesus doesn't matter? Well, guess what? It seemed to matter to the people that felt as though they had to make them white. It seemed to matter to them. Cause see, we're not gonna do this. We're not gonna play this game. This whole, oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, no. It mattered. It matters. It matters. You know why it matters? Because why did they change his color to begin with? If it didn't matter, then he would have stayed black, right? So why they change it? Ask yourself these questions before you step to me and ask me what my purpose is, or what I'm here to do. And while throughout the whole 1960s, that as soon as the white Jesus came prevalent, the black woman started acting a damn fool, following the white woman into feminism, leaving her black man. The CIA pumping drugs into the black neighborhoods, getting everybody hooked and messed up. You tell me, you ask me, you tell me if Christ's color still mattered. Sounds like somebody got the dime on the enemy. Sounds like the dime was dropped. Now, I'm not saying white people are evil. I'm not saying that at all. There are some really solid white men and white women out here. But let me tell you something, black brothers, black sisters. Let me tell you something. Why you want to be equal? If the white man is such a devil, a demon, if the white man is all this, that, and the third, and I'm talking to you pro-blacks out there. I'm talking to you Black Lives Matter out there, all screaming about Kyle Rittenhouse and all of them. And Kyle Rittenhouse ain't killing any black people. He ain't killing no black people. The hell are you screaming about? I ask you this. If it came down to the Caucasian and you just wanting to just be around the Caucasian and you screaming, oh, equal this, equal this, equal this, equal this. What are you really doing here? What is equal to you? Why do you want to be equal? Because see, like I said, if the white man is such an oppressor, is such a savage, and he has no redeemable qualities of himself, why are you screaming equal? Is it because you want to be an equal oppressor to your own people? Because let me tell you something. For Hollywood to put out movies like The Color Purple, Roots, and all these other slave movies, let me tell you something. It took white and black actors to do it. So if the white man's the devil, then pro-blackity blacks, and you conscious, you simp dude, you simp black men out there, you must got some devil in you. That's how I see it. Because why else would you be why else would you want to be an equal to these oppressors? Okay? Why else? Let me tell you something. We could talk about this on every level possible. Because see, I know a lot of cats out there, they just want to talk about things. They want to just say things. Let me tell you something. Putting it all out there. Doesn't matter what you don't like. It doesn't even matter who you are. What matters is, what are you doing with your time on this earth? That's what matters. You gonna spend all your time bitching and complaining? Oh, the white man, Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. But I'll be back. I'll be back with more of this. Because see, we not done. We haven't even opened a book yet. The Tune Up Show haven't even opened the book yet. I just thought y'all should know about me. That's how I look at it. And I'm out this piece.